I'm now joined by Hibba Sawan and Muhammad Khair al-Wazir. They are both from neighborhoods outside of Damascus in Syria and were in Syria during the Sarin Gas attack on August 21st, 2013. They both recently fled the country and are now on a tour around the United States sharing their story. شكرا أنتم كثير على الانضمام لي اليوم. Thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
شكرا.
Thank you.
Hibba, to start off with you, you were in Syria on August 21st, the night of the Sarin Gas attack. Can you take me back to that night? What did you see? What did you feel? What did you smell?
So after half an hour or maybe 45 minutes, we start feeling dizzy. We start our eyes start drop tears, and our nose started running, and then we realized that there's something strange in the air. So we rushed to the other rooms and we wake all the family up, and we told them to put some scarves, weighted scarves on their noses and breathe through them. After an hour, we rushed to the medical center.
You said we. Who are you with?
Me and my cousin Amina. Yeah. On the way, the shelling was so strong and so heavy, and so it took us 25 minutes to reach there. However, it took us 5 minutes usually. We saw dozens of people on the floors, women and men suffocated, and dead bodies also. They were some of the people who were injured were suffocated in a very strange and frightening way. I remember myself, I was screaming, and I don't remember what the words was, but I was traumatized.
So did you go to the hospital wanting to help, or because of your physical condition?
No, to help.
To help. So when you woke up your family during the shelling, because it happened in the night, correct?
It was at 5 a.m.
So you woke them up to make sure they were okay?
Yeah, and to let them know what's going on. So.
And then once you knew that they were okay, you knew that you needed to go help.
Yeah.
So you went with your cousin to the hospital.
Yeah.
What did you see in the hospital?
It was full of people, crowded by hundreds of people. A lot of people on the floor, and the medical staff in a very rushed conditions. People who were trying to wake their families up, to wake their kids up, screaming and shouting and crying. It was horror. I can't forget that view. We asked a doctor what to do. What can we do? He told us just go and take their clothes off and put some vinegar on their noses
to wake them up.
Yeah, and do some CPR. And then we asked them what to do. Then he told us that's it. So we tried to do what they told us to do, but it was very painful. The feeling of helplessness because people are dying in a very strange and painful way, and you can't do anything for them, just CPR, just vinegar. It was so painful to us. We all thought that day it's the doomsday, it's the final day.
It's August 21st?
Yeah, it's August 21st.
And did any of your family, any of them die?
Some cousins, some friends.
Muhammad, were you in Syria on August 21st?
In Syria, we got used to scenes of killing and destruction, and that day was one of the worst days that we've seen. This wasn't his first time seeing a chemical weapons attack. Before this, he has seen chemical weapons attack 10 times.
So there were other attacks before the August 21st attack?
Yes. Couldn't imagine that these are people who are doing these, these stuff. This is like, a completely lacks of humanity. It seemed like, these were people that were like, spraying pesticide, and all these corpses lying down were like, just pests that just fell. I met a girl who, this was her wedding night, and she had lost her entire family, and her fiancé and her fiancé's family. and there was no one left for her except herself and one little kid.
What country did you go through when you both escaped?
Getting smuggled out through, tunnels and hidden, paths. It was a very, discreet trip. And he left Duma on August 24, and he didn't arrive to Turkey until September 22.
Yeah, we went to Lebanon illegally, and it took us 15 days.
On this tour around the United States, what is your message? What do you want the world to know?
It's not all about the chemical weapons. It's not. They are just like focusing on this one day, and everything before it and everything after it. It's like they didn't even saw it. It's very harmful to us that people are dying before the chemical weapons and after that day, and maybe in a more difficult and painful ways, and the whole world is just like watching.
شكرا كثير. Thank you very much. الله معكم.
Thank you.
شكرا.
Thank you.